Hello, my name is Mark Stark and I'm the president of Duro Electric. I'd like to welcome you to the company and take a few moments to tell you about our safety culture here at Duro. We've been in business for 40 years now, and we couldn't have achieved this without the dedication and commitment of our employees. We understand that you are a key to our success, and we will do everything within our power to provide you with a safe work environment. I'm committed to providing you with the right tools and resources to do your job and support your right to work if you ever feel unsafe, untrained, or unqualified to perform this task. I encourage you to ask questions and take the initiative to address safety issues on the job. And if at any time you feel the job is too dangerous or you feel that your safety is in jeopardy, you have the right and responsibility to stop work and seek help. Remember, safety is everyone's responsibility. Take charge, look out for your own personal safety as well as the safety of others. Together, we can help make Duro a great place to work. Thank you.
In 1979, Dwayne Rons started Duro Electric with only a few employees and service trucks. The name Duro comes from Dwayne's name, with the DU as the first two letters of his first name, and RO from the first two letters of his last name. All of the service work was dispatched out of the garage of Dwayne's home in Littleton, Colorado. Today, Duro has grown into one of the top electrical contractors in the state of Colorado. We now have over 150 employees and 2 locations across the Front Range. Duro has since expanded operations beyond service work. We now cover pre-construction, design build and design assist, estimating, electrical service and maintenance, emergency response, and new build commercial construction. In February 2016, MDU Resource Group Incorporated purchased Duro Electric and added the company to a family of companies providing products and services primarily to the construction and electrical market sectors. MDU Resources operates in 43 states and includes over 15 different business units operating independently. MDU Resource Group is divided into 2 main entities, Knife River and MDU Construction Service Group, or CSG as it's often referred. Knife River is one of the largest construction materials and contracting companies in the U.S. They do everything from mining the rock to crushing the rock to using the aggregate materials in road and bridge construction. CSG is broken down into various business groups with multiple operating companies. Many of these businesses operate within the electrical industry and cover a wide range of services, everything from power generation, transmission and distribution, to commercial construction and service. In addition to the electrical trade, CSG also has operations in the mechanical trades, fire sprinkler systems, and heavy equipment sales and service. In 2019, Duro Electric reached a significant milestone and celebrated its 40th anniversary. As stated by a company president, Duro Electric is serious about employee safety. Safety is more than something we talk about. It's an integral part of who we are and how we do business. Duro Electric is built on a foundation of integrity. This means that Duro adheres to strict moral and ethical principles. Safety first means pre-planning your work, assessing the situation, and identifying hazards. It means providing our workers with the right tools, equipment, and knowledge to do the job right and safe. A strong focus on safety also helps improve employee satisfaction and teamwork, building strong relationships with our customers and industry partners, and ultimately, financial success. Our commitment to safety helps ensure that our projects run efficiently with a high focus on quality, ultimately leading to turning a profit. Duro Electric prides itself on leading with integrity and doing the right thing for our workers and our customers. Our business is customer-focused and employee-driven. When we take care of our employees and focus on safety, our customers receive a quality product on time and on budget. Safety begins at the top. It is practiced, driven, and supported by the Duro Electric president. He is committed to providing a safe work environment for our employees and providing the resources and materials to get the job done right. If you ever feel that you are put in an unsafe situation or are untrained for the job, feel free to exercise your right to stop work and reevaluate the situation. The vision of the Duro Electric Safety Department is to be the industry leader in safety and health, to be a world-class organization where employees are inspired and empowered to protect themselves, their coworkers, the general public, and the environment. The mission of the Safety Department is to develop an educated workforce, empower its employees, provide a safe and healthy workplace, while maintaining customer relations and creating financial success through collaboration and innovation. The Duro Safety Department values leading with integrity, maintaining professionalism, innovation, continual improvement, and ongoing education. Duro's vision and commitment to safety, and our desire to be a world-class organization, is leading Duro to pursue the OSHA Voluntary Protection Program, or VPP. This is a nationally recognized program for excellence in safety. It is the highest rank and recognition a company can receive. The VPP program is founded on a strong culture of employee engagement and executive leadership support. Organizations that receive the VPP designation tend to have a better safety record, retain employees longer, and get more work. Now take a moment to watch this video about why safety matters. Safety can be discussed, trained, and mandated, but ultimately, you as an individual need to decide to make safety a part of who you are and practice safe work habits for your own reasons. This video mentioned a few key elements that warrant further discussion and thought. The video said that safety is not about protecting you from something, but for something. This is a powerful statement. Safety is so much more than wearing PPE to protect you from the hazards on the job. It's about doing things right and taking the time to plan your work so that you can be prepared to address any hazardous situation that may arise. It's about making smart decisions on the job so you can go home to do the things you want to do and be with the people that make you happy. What or who is it you want to be safe for? The video also stated that 90% of all accidents are due to choices people make. This is a powerful and bold statement that should get you thinking about what choices are you making and how do those choices impact your safety and the safety of those around you. At Duro, we work to identify hazards and train our employees to be properly equipped and prepared so that they can make good choices when on the job. Everyone at Duro plays a part in making safety first. Each and every employee has a responsibility to look out for their own personal safety. It's how the safety culture thrives and grows within the organization. Safety begins with you, and you help make Duro a safer place to work. You are responsible for understanding the rules and requirements and making good decisions based on your skills and knowledge. If you don't know how to do something or what the expectation is, just ask. Ask your supervisor. Ask a member of the safety committee. Ask the safety manager. Ask human resources. You will not get in trouble for asking for help. You are responsible for practicing good safe work habits as well as taking steps to protect your surroundings and other people. Electricity is dangerous. We need to help look out for those people who do not understand the hazards they face when working on or around electricity. We, as electricians, need to set the example and be the experts for the safety of everyone we work around. Nothing is so important that you should ever compromise safety for production or speed. At Duro, no member of the leadership team will ever ask you to put your safety and health in jeopardy to complete a project. If you ever feel that your safety is at risk, stop and bring it to the attention of your supervisor. You want to know the secret to safety? Well, here it is. If it doesn't look right and it doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. That's it. Humans have an inherent sense. Some people call it intuition. Have you ever been working and had the hair on the back of your neck stand up and got goosebumps? That's your body telling you that something bad is about to happen. When you get that feeling, stop and reevaluate the situation. Duro's stop work authority means that you have the right and responsibility to stop work if you ever feel that you are in an unsafe situation or are untrained for the job. If you need to stop work, notify your supervisor immediately and let them know what's going on. Together you will reassess the situation and correct the issue. If you feel the situation has not been properly addressed or there are still safety concerns, contact the Duro safety manager. Duro expects you to know and abide by the rules and requirements of the company. It is also important to understand any additional requirements set forth by the general contractor on site. If you have any questions on what the specific rules for the project are, get with your supervisor. Every morning should begin with a group huddle to discuss the tasks for the day, conduct stretch and bends, and complete your pre-task assessments, or PTPs as they're commonly called. It is important to plan your day by looking at the scope of work and identify any potential hazards that may exist. Work with your team on completing the PTP. Discuss how you're going to ensure your safety and get the work done in a safe and productive manner. What personal protective equipment will you need? What additional equipment may be involved? Don't forget to inspect your equipment before you use it. If you have provided specific personal protective equipment, or PPE for the job, you are expected to wear the PPE accordingly. If you need to replace any PPE or need any specialized equipment, get with your supervisor. Notify your supervisor if you find any safety hazards or equipment damage. Remove the tool or equipment from service so nobody else can accidentally use it. All damaged or defective tools and equipment need to be sent back to the Duro shop for repair or replacement. Duro expects all employees to be present and attentive when attending a training class and to utilize the skills and knowledge taught in the class. You are expected to use the right tool for the job you are performing. You are expected to inspect all tools before use to ensure they are in good working order. This applies to all company-provided tools as well as your own personal tools. If you're not sure what tools should be used, stop and ask. You are responsible for your own safety as well as the safety of those around you. Maintain your situational awareness and be sure you know what you are doing, how you are doing it, who's around you, and what they are doing. Accidents happen when we're not paying attention and lose focus. Duro Electric maintains a comprehensive workers' compensation program. This program is designed to protect workers who are injured on the job as well as the company. It is imperative that you report all workplace injuries, no matter how minor, to your supervisor and the safety department as soon as possible. Even if you do not feel the injury warrants a trip to the clinic, you must still report it. If the injury is life-threatening, call 911 immediately and contact the safety department as soon as you are able. As soon as reasonably possible, work with your supervisor to complete the Duro Accident Report Packet. You will be responsible for providing a statement of what happened in as much detail as possible. If the injury is not in need of emergent care, but a clinic visit is warranted, the Duro Safety Department will coordinate your care and treatment by a company-designated medical provider. You must select one of the facilities designated and approved by the company as directed by Colorado state law. If you seek treatment outside of the company-approved clinics, you may be responsible for the care and treatment and all applicable costs. Once you have been treated for your injuries, or as you are able, you will work with the safety department to conduct an accident investigation. The purpose of the investigation is to find out what happened, where the company can improve operations, and how we can prevent situations like this from happening again. Once you've been seen by the designated medical provider, it is important to follow all work restrictions as given, both at work and at home. These restrictions are part of your treatment plan and critical to your healing. Total worker health involves the health and safety of people as a whole. It looks at all aspects of health to include mental wellness as well as physical safety. Duro Electric understands that our workers are our most important asset and therefore take every opportunity to help provide training and resources to help you stay safe and healthy both at work and at home. Mental wellness is an important part of your overall health and safety at Duro. We need our employees to be alert and focused while at work and able to function at a high level. If you have issues or concerns outside of work, Duro is here to help you. We have a robust network of resources to assist with many of life's stressors. One resource in particular is our Employee Assistance Program, or EAP. The EAP can offer assistance with everything from personal and family counseling to bankruptcy, estate planning, smoking cessation programs, and much more. Contact Human Resources for more information or if you just need someone to talk to. Did you know that suicide is one of the leading causes of death in construction in Colorado? Duro is serious about mental health and conducts training on suicide prevention and risk and warning signs throughout the year. Duro also participates in National Suicide Prevention Month to raise awareness regarding this issue. The Hazard Communication Standard, or HAZCOM as it's commonly referred to as, is a standard set forth by OSHA to protect workers from hazardous chemicals. This applies to all industries, construction included. The HAZCOM standard addresses your right as an employee to know what chemicals you are exposed to in the workplace. Employees also have the right to training regarding the chemicals, and that training should include the health and physical hazards associated with the chemical, the proper use, handling, transportation, and disposal of all chemicals used within the organization. Employees are expected to follow the training provided by Duro and know where and how to obtain the information necessary for their safety. The Globally Harmonized System, or GHS, is a worldwide system of standardizing the information manufacturers provide. It includes specifications on labeling, pictograms, and safety data sheets. Chemical labeling is the first communication tool in helping workers understand and identify hazards when working with chemicals. The basic components of a chemical label include the product identifier or chemical name, a signal word such as danger or warning to let the user know how dangerous a chemical may be, a hazard statement to describe the nature of the product's hazard, a precautionary statement to describe any special measures necessary for worker safety, supplier information, any pictogram to graphically convey the hazards. These changes have been around for a while, but many people are not aware of the requirements. We used to be able to simply write on a bottle what was in the bottle, but not anymore. Now, in order to meet the GHS requirements, we have to include additional information so everyone is aware of the hazards and any special precautions. When transferring chemicals into another container, or when the label is no longer legible, you have to create a new label. You can still use a marker to write on the bottle, but you must ensure that all the necessary information is provided. Pictograms are a visual representation of what the hazards are of the chemical being used. They can easily convey the hazard regardless of what language the employee understands. There are 9 pictograms and each one represents a different hazard. Containers can include multiple pictograms depending on the hazards. The exclamation mark designates a mild to severe health hazard. It can mean the product is just an irritant to the skin or be acutely toxic and harmful to your body. The pictogram showing a head silhouette designates a severe health hazard. This pictogram should cause you to stop and pay attention. Products with this pictogram could be cancer-causing or worse. Take extra precaution when working with these chemicals. The flame pictogram designates materials that are flammable. Take care when working with these chemicals and keep open sources of flame away from them. The pictogram with the test tube in the hand designate materials that are corrosive to the skin or metals. These chemicals should only be stored in approved plastic containers. The exploding bomb pictogram is pretty self-evident. These chemicals can cause a reaction and explode. The flame over circle pictogram designates oxidizers. Many people have confusion over what is an oxidizer. An oxidizer will react and create oxygen, which is a flammable gas. The best example is hydrogen peroxide. When you pour it on a cut, it bubbles up and releases oxygen into the air. The gas cylinder pictogram simply means that the contents are under pressure. Avoid using these products in an area where they could tip over or become punctured. The skull and crossbones pictogram does not mean pirates, but toxic or poisonous substances. These chemicals can be fatal if ingested or absorbed through the skin. The fish in the tree pictogram designates a hazard to the environment. These chemicals may not necessarily be harmful to humans, but could kill wildlife or vegetation. Safety data sheets, or SDS, are the documents provided by the chemical manufacturers to communicate the hazards of their products. There are safety data sheets for nearly every chemical out there. Under the GHS program, they're broken down into 16 sections and are standardized so you can always find the information you're looking for easily. Some sections you might want to pay special attention to are Sections 4, First Aid Measures, Section 8, Personal Protective Equipment, and Section 9, Physical and Chemical Properties. You can obtain an SDS directly from the product manufacturer or from the vendor where the product was purchased. Duro also utilizes the MSDS online program, where we have a unique QR code that can be scanned and you will be directed to the company webpage with all of our chemical products available. When it comes to hazardous occupations, the construction industry is at the top for some of the most dangerous work. Every year, OSHA compiles and records injury and fatality data to see what hazards drive a majority of the losses. The top 4 causes are known as the Focus 4 hazards in construction. These hazards include falls, electrocution, struck by, and caught in or in between. Not only are these the top 4 causes of injury and death, they are also the most frequently cited standards OSHA issues during an inspection. Falls are the leading cause of injury and fatalities on a construction site. This could include falls from the same level, like tripping over debris on the floor, or falls from an elevated work area, like off a roof or even a ladder. The work we perform at Duro is often performed off the ground and exposes us to these fall hazards. Before you work at heights, take the time to fill out your pretest plan and ensure that you have all the tools and equipment necessary to get the job done right and safe. Electrical-related incidents are a leading cause of injury and fatalities in construction. Everyone uses electricity and is therefore exposed to electrical hazards. One of the most common causes of electrical accidents are due to bad extension cords. Cords that are missing grounds or where bare wires are showing through the insulation. The problem with electricity is everyone uses it, but very few people understand it or the hazards associated with it. There are a lot of misconceptions out there, and the internet is full of misinformation and people making poor choices. It is our job as the electrical contractor to help educate those people in the hazards of electricity and take steps to possibly make our systems safe for everyone. Struck by hazards encompass a wide range of construction hazards. These may include struck by a stationary object like a wall or a moving object like a scissor lift. These hazards can also include being struck by falling debris, another person, sparks from grinding operations, and so forth. It is important to be alert of your surroundings and take steps to ensure your safety. Wearing your hard hat is just one way to help reduce the severity of an injury from a falling object, but it's even better to make sure you keep objects from falling in the first place. Caught in or in between hazards include a variety of hazards such as being caught in between a wall and a forklift, or being engulfed by dirt in an excavation. Make sure that you make yourself visible to equipment operators and avoid walking behind moving equipment. When working in trenches or excavations, be sure to follow the recommendations of the competent person on site. They will know how to best dig and set up work areas to address soil conditions and worker protection. Duro's safety culture is founded on employee engagement and participation. Because of this, Duro has an employee-led safety committee. The committee is comprised of employees from all across the organization, including apprentices, journeymen, field leaders, project managers, prefabrication, estimating, and office staff. The committee is led by the employees, and the safety department is there for support and as a subject matter expert. The mission of the Safety Committee is to increase safety awareness through employee training and development. The committee will spearhead initiatives designed to improve overall employee safety and health, job site conditions, and the creation of a world-class safety culture. The committee assists in identifying and developing employee training programs and resources, and they help support safety-sponsored events and recognitions. The Safety Committee is a group of individuals working to make Duro a better place to work. To that end, the committee often participates in safety luncheons, learning activities, and team-building events. As part of our goal for becoming a world-class organization that is recognized for our safety performance, other opportunities for employee engagement with the Duro Safety Program include the following. Participating in training events such as mock scenarios, incident or work reenactments, photo shoots, video production, and much more. Assisting in the creation and design of safety communications. For instance, submitting an article or recommendation for the Safety Current, Duro's monthly newsletter, or research and design of a toolbox talk that are reviewed by all employees. Assisting with recommendations in a safetygram, a review of an incident that is sent to all employees. or they could assist in the development and review of all safety policies and procedures. Subject matter experts are imperative in the creation of a good solid safety program. Employee input is vital to ensuring our program is specific and applicable to who we are and what we do. And they can also participate in accident reviews and root cause analysis, helping Duro leadership team identify areas for improvement in operations and safety. Duro works to provide employees with site-specific training for hazards specific to the project they are on. This may include topics such as confined space, fall protection, cranes and rigging, asbestos awareness, and equipment-specific operator qualifications. Duro also works to partner with national campaigns throughout the year to heighten awareness on certain topics. These campaigns may include additional training, hands-on demonstrations, vendor safety talks, hazard recognition activities, and much more. In addition, Duro may invite other trades or general contractors on site to participate in these events, furthering our relationship and educating all workers on site. Since the Duro safety program is fostered through employee involvement and participation, employee recognition is paramount to promoting and encouraging safe behaviors and actions. Duro will host a variety of safety luncheons and recognitions throughout the year. These events highlight exceptional work done by our employees. Duro is proud of all the hard work and dedication our employees perform, and the company looks for every opportunity to be recognized for those efforts. In recent years, Duro has been recognized by the Associated Building and Contractors Association, ABC, both locally and nationally for safety and quality. In addition, Duro has also received recognition from the Associated General Contractors, or AGC, as well as Liberty Insurance for outstanding safety performance. Together, we can not only be rewarded for our efforts, but these awards and recognition help secure work as general contractors and owners know that when they hire Duro Electric, not only will they get a quality contractor, but one who values safety and employee wellness. Duro also works to be a socially responsible organization and looks for opportunities to give back to our community. Together with the MDU Foundation, Duro donates thousands of dollars every year to local charities and nonprofits. Additionally, our employees often donate time to help build housing for the homeless and countless other community service projects. We hope that this introduction to the company and our safety program has given you a sense of belonging and acceptance. Duro takes pride in our efforts to attract and retain quality workers. We are excited to welcome you to the team. Take care, be safe, stay healthy. Thank you for your time.